What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. It's probably my last video of the night before I go out and do a little salsa dancing. Got to get my cardio in. That's right. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about old Ted Leui. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. Congressman from California who for whatever reason took up the mantle to defend Google and their accusations of bias and creating these algorithms that suppress conservative views and things of that nature. Apparently, he doesn't feel that exists. He did a demonstration while the guy from Google was on Sundar Pichai, whatever his name is. While he was there, he said, you know what? This is Congressman Ted Leui. He said, I did a search on Steve Scalise and some stuff came out, some positive stuff. Then he changed the word and he did a search on another congressman. And of course, some things came up about his racist comments about immigrants or immigration or whatever. And see, here's my question, okay? Well, did he actually say racist comments? Or is that the interpretation from, say, whatever news station or article that published it? For example, when the congressman or the governor of Florida was running, Santos, when he was running against his candidate, he talked about monkeying things up. Well, to the normal ear, we figured, hey, when people mess up stuff, we all laugh and say, yo, man, stop monkeying things up or monkeying around over there. But to all of the liberal stations who had a motive, they all typed in, he says, monkeying things up in reference to a black candidate. Of course, now, all of those things will, for whatever reason, be interpreted as negative and will pop up as soon as you type in his name, all of that. He says, monkeying things up and blah, 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 blah. But did he really say something racist? Or are all the articles that come from liberal stations, are they all saying that he said something racist in regard to that candidate? And then, for whatever reason, Google is okay with just letting that fly up at the top of the algorithm as soon as you type in Ron DeSantis. See, so this man, his argument is, well, you know what? If you don't do negative things, then you won't get negative results from Google. Let's listen to him.
That phrase. Thank you. So let me just conclude here by stating the obvious. If you want positive search results, do positive things. If you don't want negative search results, don't do negative things. To some of my colleagues across the aisle, if you're getting bad press articles and bad search results, don't blame Google or Facebook or Twitter. Consider blaming yourself.
Ooh.
I yield back.
Well, I guess he told us, right? Basically, you brought that on yourself. So therefore, if you have an opinion contrary to the mainstream's opinion, contrary to our agenda and the stuff that we're pushing, then you're going to get negative results to come up, or your opinion is going to be pushed down to the bottom of the search. For example, I did a demonstration in another video of mine the other day where I typed in all of the lies that the media told about Donald Trump. What came up? All of the lies that Donald Trump has told. Now, see, according to who? The people who are left-wing and their whole job is to take whatever Trump say and say, well, that's not true because we say it is. Or that's not true because he didn't say that word, which really means the same other word. But because he didn't say that word, then obviously he's lying. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't wiretapped. But he was surveilled. But the same thing. But this is factually aren't the same thing. It's not the same word. How they do it. So now all of a sudden, if the whole setup of Google is to say, you know what? Conservative speech to us is negative. And therefore, if you're not typing in or saying stuff or making videos about this big harmonious country that we're supposed to create where we let any person just come in and have a good time. If you're not, if you have an alternative opinion about that, then obviously that's bad. That's racist. And then you're going to get deemed as hate speech. you're going to get negative results because those are alternative results to our opinion. That's what it comes down to. See, because we all think that anybody who doesn't support illegal immigration has to be racist. They have to be xenophobic, all of these things. So therefore, you're going to get negative results. So don't complain about it. So basically what he's saying, when you start thinking like us, acting like us, echoing what we say, what we do, when you start doing that, then we'll put your stuff up at the top. But as long as you're exposing our corruption, our lies, and our true hidden motives, then we're going to just go ahead and label that racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic. Therefore, either it's going to come up negative about you, or we're just not going to let it come up at all. See? And then afterwards, he did an interview, and his suggestion, he said, man, you know what I'd love to do? I would love to be able to regulate speech. I would love to be able to be the speech police. Yeah, I would love to be able to get in there and stick my big crooked knuckles inside of all of these liberal media outlets online and determine what information people can hear and what information people can't hear. Because, see, we all know information is power. And it also allows them to create the narrative. Anything contrary to that is a problem for them. So what do they want? They want to silence all that. That is why this man opened up and decided, I'm going to defend Google, who happens to be very liberal and supports most of our agenda anyway. So why are these conservatives complaining? They're always dragging people in here for no reason. And you know what? All my colleagues on the other side who hate, black people, and they hate women, and they hate all of these different organizations because, heck, their leader, he's the ultimate racist, sexist, xenophobic, misogynist. So all of them are wicked and racist as well. So they're the only ones complaining because they're doing bad things. They believe bad stuff like border security. They believe bad stuff like, lowering taxes and not just wasting money. They believe all these bad things like judging people based off of their ability and not them being white, black, female, and all of that stuff. They believe bad things like two genders. Can you believe that? So if any of those guys write an article, make a speech, make a comment about only two genders, guess what's going to pop up when you type their name in Google? Probably, anti-gay conservative, anti-gender neutral conservative, all of these things. That's probably what pop up. And he knows that. And that's why he's defending this garbage. Anyway, I just had to go ahead and expose that man for that garbage. Now, you've been listening to Kevin's Corner. Find me every Wednesday, 7:30, live, and also live on YouTube, but also live on my radio blog talk show. And don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, notification button. Let's roll up on 100,000 subscribers very soon. And don't forget to check out Extreme Tees. The link's in the bottom. Type in my name in the promo. You get 20% off. And if you want to support Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom. Do that as well. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.